How we doing? We centered? We looking good?
I feel good about this.
All right. Wonderful.
High and tight, man. Just right in there.
Yeah.
It's the money maker.
No bulges.
No, I could get up there if I need to.
Episode 56.
What's up?
No bulges.
No bull. That's the title?
I don't know.
All right.
Who's a famous 56? You got any?
I mean, we're in that linebacker territory where it's like I can't ever remember who's who. Was Singletary 56? Or no,
I don't
LT
know.
was 56.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think LT was 56.
I didn't watch football when
I think Singletary might have been 54. Oh, that was like the beginning of me watching football.
I remember I went to elementary school with this kid who was like, who's the fucking guy for the Bears? Walter Payton?
Yeah.
He's like, this kid kept telling me, he's like, he jumped over a man to score a touchdown. I was like, all right. Cool. You're just repeating like what your dad was telling you to me?
That reminds me of, we used to have a lunch lady in my junior high, and one day I think I was talking shit to somebody, and I was like, I'm going to kick you in the fucking head like Chuck Norris. And then just out of nowhere, she comes in, Chuck Norris was a real American karate champion. He fought with the Asians. I was like, all right.
Like, Operation Delta Force is my favorite movie.
Yeah, that always stuck with me.
And also, everybody fucking thinks Chuck Norris is like the ultimate American. He's a Mexican American.
Is he?
Chuck Norris is Mexican by heritage.
Really?
Yeah, like him and Armando probably know more about U.S. history.
I'm assuming on the mother's side,
do.
it's not like, was his name like Norriguez or something?
Bro, you think Chuck Norris is that motherfucker's real name? His name's probably like Dwayne fucking something dumb.
Humberto Hernandez?
Yeah. Let's check it out. I'll Google it right now.
All right. Yeah. I guess I'm not as brushed up on my Chuck Norris genealogy as I should be. I wasn't prepared for this discussion.
Chuck Norris is 85 years old.
Damn. I mean, I guess it makes sense. The motherfucker was in Enter the Dragon.
And I mean,
he?
his name is Carlos Ray Chuck Norris.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Carlos Ray?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a black belt in karate.
So his name
taekwondo.
is Carlos. Like, he's straight a Mexican man who's like masquerading as a white middle like American dude.
I mean, the more you look at him, the more you can see like Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, it's like that kind of like weird red-haired Mexican kind of shit. Yeah. Fuck.
I mean, if you're like a redheaded Spaniard, you're like a descendant of the Giants, supposedly. So now all of this Chuck Norris.
Look at you with all this fucking lore. Like I'm not prepared for these discussions at all. Descendants of the Giants?
Yeah.
Is that like some Don Quixote shit?
I don't know. Just Giants have red hair.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I guess that makes sense because kind of that's all that Scandinavian blood or whatever. Those dudes were fucking like the Vikings and shit.
I guess. I don't know. It's like a forgotten like genealogy or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like they just found a human skull that's 1 million years old.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand what that does to like the actual like science of the timeline.
Well, I mean, I think they found a dude who's like the fucking first guy, the first man they found in like fucking Nepal or whatever.
Dude, they keep going back and back and back. Like the guy that we're thinking of from like our elementary school is now like a high schooler compared to these guys.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm just saying, like we all obviously had to come from somewhere, so.
I mean, dude, we've talked about this before, like a point that like Randall Carlson made that like humans went from horseback to landing on the moon in like 5 generations or something like that.
Yeah, but I think that's
like
whatever. I'm not going to get an argument with that. I think it's just things like are exponential at that point, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, look, let that track. You know what I mean? Like they're not. It's like this is a Homo sapien skull that they found. This isn't like a Neanderthal or a Cro-Magnon or anything like that. It's us, like 1 million years ago. You know how many times 4 generations like level up their technology in 1 million years?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
like there's no way that all that megalithic architecture isn't from fucking all that time ago.
Yeah, but like for the large bulk of that quote unquote million years, that was just us like, that was us wasting 99.9999% of our energy on killing each other and trying to survive, It's only been recently that we've had enough time to kind of just sit back and be like, oh, word, I wonder what this thing is supposed to do, Like,
I don't know, man. Like, look at like America. It's like we got over here as like living off the grid frontiersmen, essentially.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in 300 years, you're like running the entire planet.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say that like spirit of ingenuity and like compounding of leveling up didn't exist in the human race before the Industrial Revolution. Like, they're sitting there thinking about things. They're sitting there getting better at stuff. They're sitting there doing things better than their dads did and better than their grandfathers did. And
yeah, but prior to the Industrial Revolution, I feel like there was more of a focus on keeping the masses stupid and put down instead of like being like, we need to elevate things to try and get better at things. You know what I mean? Like, the whole Egyptian time period was just like them being like, yeah, pal, it's the fucking sun god doing it. Now go build me a fucking temple. You know, like.
Nah, that's what they told us to think.
All right, well,
that's not the real deal. And by the way,
I'm just saying it tracks in my own mind.
All of those books that we were reading, you know who published them?
Who?
Fucking Ghislaine Maxwell's dad.
Yeah.
We've been being fed disinformation.
By the pedophiles? Pedophilic elite? I'm not going to argue that because I don't know if that's a fact or not. I'm just saying, like,
the Ghislaine Maxwell thing?
Well, anything of that.
Listen.
Like, I haven't researched that. All I'm saying is I can wrap my head around the fact that, like, the reason that we've been leapfrogging so exponentially in growth is just because we are finally becoming, as a society, like, smarter. Well, I mean, I should say technologically smarter. And because of that, it's exponential. I think for a long period of time, like, people were just stupid and they farmed and all they were worried about was like feeding their kids, not, you know.
I agree.
Not how to make microchips.
I agree with what you're saying, but it's like at the same time, like everybody's been trying to conquer the world for how long? You know, like you've been.
Yeah, but I think
you've been going from like hunter-gatherer to civilization to conqueror time and time and time and time again.
But I also think it happened because we ran out of lands to conquer. Like it kind of just like at a certain point, like when Alexander the Great, you know, made his fucking empire, it was the largest known empire in fucking human history. And I mean, it was really spanned from like most of Europe into a little bit of Asia into some of Africa. Now it's like we know where everything is.
Yeah.
Like we've gotten to a point now where it's
maybe.
All right. Once again, I can't argue with these things because I don't know enough about them, so I'm not going to try to. All I'm saying is in my mind, I can kind of wrap my head around how it would be feasible. That like finally now we've reached a point where there's no horizons to cross. So now we're like, okay, well, how can we fucking make like this planet better to live on for us? You know,
we're still not doing that.
We're still no. It's by us. I mean, for these small elite people.
Yes,
I will agree with you that there's definitely like elite people who are in control of everything. But I just think that it's completely possible that it's a relatively new development that we are like. I don't believe the whole ancient alien technology shit. You know, like
dude, the facts are there though.
But are they though? Like
they are, because there's stuff that
I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I'm just saying I don't believe it happened. That's all.
Let me lay this on you.
All right.
They got these fucking, I don't know what to call them, jars. They're like these vases, if you will, that they're all over the place in Egypt, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So they used to be able to just pick them up off the ground and steal them, like in the 1900s. You know what I mean? So there's all these vases in these private collections and shit. And there's some rich guy. I forget what his fortune is, but I remember thinking it'd be like, oh, dude, this guy's fucking awesome. I want to support his company because he's about this, right? So he's funding these vases to go and get scanned by like a top level scanner that detects like variances less than like a sliver of a human hair.
Yeah.
Right. So all these vases, they put them on these scanners and stuff like that, and like we couldn't recreate these vases, the variances that are in these vases, with the technology that we have now.
Okay.
So like,
who's telling you that though? This guy who came up with like a YouTube video?
Yeah, but I'm
just saying, like, I don't believe those guys. I don't believe their information. I don't think that they're credible. And I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, I'm never going to know. I'm never going to hold these things in my hand, so I don't give a shit.
You wouldn't. You know? It's the differences in these things are so minute. You could hold it in your hand. You'd be like, it's a vase.
But I never have held it in my hand.
But that's
what I'm saying.
It's from the scan, what they're unlocking.
Yeah.
That we just, like, and also they credit the ancient Egyptians with being in the Bronze Age.
Okay, yeah.
So you cut all of these fucking limestone hardened rocks that are like up there on the Mohs scale with copper chisels.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
That doesn't make any fucking sense when it comes.
This
to
isn't the
physics.
part of the argument I'm debating. I'm
But
debating.
I'm trying to tell you, if you embrace what's going on with this argument, there is no debate because copper, like hunter gatherers with copper chisels, do not have the technology to make the pyramids, the vases, any of this shit. They don't. Things are aligned to true north and true south in Egypt, and they correspond with like the sun rises on a certain day between the Sphinx's ears and shit like that. Like you need longitude to figure that out, to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And we don't have longitude until the mid 1800s as a human species.
Well, you just need to basically have the compass for the most part.
Which they don't. They have
you need a
copper.
compass and a
They
calendar.
have copper chisels and loincloths. So get
did
the
you
fuck out.
But did you live during that
No,
period?
but that's the narrative that's being told to us. The people who they're saying built the pyramids 6,000 years ago.
Yeah.
The dynastic Egyptians, they're not past the Bronze Age.
So they didn't have a calendar and a compass.
They had a calendar, but they didn't have a compass.
I'm just
they
saying,
weren't able to determine longitude. So how do you align things to true north and true south and have all of these cosmic events happening
I think it's
on this planet when you can't figure that out?
I think it's pretty easy for somebody to look up in the sky and be like, "Hey, the sun's right there. Let's try and build a building right here." Like, I don't think that's that
Out
crazy.
of stones that you can't cut with copper chisels and shit. You're crazy, bro.
I'm
You
just
really
saying.
haven't looked at this. Like
I haven't.
You are ignorant to it.
Well, that's just
and
it.
If
It's
you
a
watch
subject.
like one
it's a subject-
informative video, your whole world would be like shattered.
It's a subject that doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
I apologize. It's just it is what it is.
It's
Anything
fine.
that happened basically in a period of time, like we lost basically all of written records, like in the fucking Middle Age, in the fucking Dark Ages. So you want to go back even like further, like thousands of years? That's really shit I don't give a fuck about because it's like I'm never gonna know the answer. It doesn't matter. You know what it is I've watched too many of these fucking documentaries on History Channel where it's just like, we're only one step away from finding the Holy Grail. And then at the end of the episode, they're like, yeah, we still don't know where the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, why did I watch this for an hour? Like, I
saw-
don't fucking care. I don't care anymore.
Anything on the
Anything that has
History
happened
Channel-
before 200 years ago, I don't give a fuck about. Because at least 200 years ago, I could be like, all right, well, there's a book from this era I can read, you know? Like anything that, like pre-17... pre-birth of the United States,
Bro,
I don't fucking
you
give
didn't
a
even
shit.
know how to do math on the fly. If you don't care about stuff 200 years ago, that means you only started caring in like 1824.
That is kind of true. Yeah.
So like you don't even care about George Washington.
I don't.
And his fake wooden teeth.
Although I do, I did read Howard Zinn, People's History of the United States. It's like a history book that kind of goes back through all of like the moments of the American history and kind of puts it through the lens of like the people of the time. And like nobody gave a fuck about the revolution other than the United States aristocracy.
Yeah.
Like George Washington is the second richest president to ever live, and the first is Donald Trump. Like he was the wealthiest landowner of that entire time. He just didn't want to pay taxes to the king of England. That was it. That's why we fought the revolution.
At least he went and fought.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. Like,
Can you imagine like Donald Trump in an infantry unit being like, "Come on, boys."
I could imagine that actually. It would be funny as hell. You guys are pussies.
Yeah,
we're gonna cross these lines.
Yeah. What didn't he say something? He said something where that he like lost the troops. Because like one of my best friends is like an army veteran. You know what I mean? Purple Heart, got into the police force and shit like that afterwards. Like somebody, like a real reputable, honest guy. You know what I mean? You would think like if you just like the stereotype and be like, he's got to be a Trump dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not. And I'm like, he said something about the troops being dumb or something like that. That I feel like my boy was like, all right,
yeah. I mean,
I'm done.
I wouldn't put it past him. You know, I think he's kind of lost like his whole base at this point. I mean.
Nah, he's still got the idiots that don't read.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, all the people that were like, all the dads of America who were like, well, I mean, I like it because he just says what's on his mind. I think he's lost those people at this point. Now the only people he has are like the ones that are like straight fucking nuts. You know,
he has whatever you want to call a deranged liberal counterpart on the other side. He has them still.
Deranged conservative.
There you go. But I just think, I don't know, man, especially like lately, bro.
And actually, that's not even true because some of the deranged conservatives are so deranged that they're like going past Trump at this point, where they're like, he's not doing enough to get rid of all these fucking immigrants and shit. It's like, oh, well, you're kind of nuts, dude.
Dude, I'm like past.
We should bring your dad in here.
My dad?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I would love to hear his opinions on Trump.
Oh, dude, you're fucking Facebook friends with my dad now?
Yeah.
I fucking muted him. So I don't even know what he's talking about anymore.
Dude, I would never meet your dad because it's like it gives me boundless pleasures opening it up every day and him just being like, "Fuck this guy, fucking fucking piece of fucking shit, fucking." I'm like, God damn,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
I unfollowed like my whole family.
Yeah.
My mom, my brother, my dad, my nana. I don't know what they're talking about no more.
Well, that's what your dad's talking about.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's funny when it's not your dad, but imagine waking up every day and being like, everybody in my family is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like everybody in my family is still like I'm trying to be the guy that like removed himself from the Roman circus of professional sports.
Yeah.
I'm having a tough time. Like I still enjoy it at the end of the day, but I'm trying not to watch as much anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like the same thing as like spouting out about like Red Sox, Yankees and shit. You know, and it's like I haven't had like a conversation with my mom in a minute just because I've been busy, not because I'm like shutting them out. Like I just don't follow them on Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
But she reached out to me and she was like, this guy on the Yankees grew up in Massachusetts and he's a Yankees fan. And he said his lifelong dream was to hit a home run against the Red Sox. Who raised this guy? With like a bunch of angry faces and shit. And I'm like, he's probably fucking Italian. And like we fucking live in Rhode Island. Like it's a 50-50 mix between like Yankees and Red Sox. You know what I mean? Like,
and not to mention
what is so surprising about this? And like I took a break from you because I wanted to stop thinking about how fucking stupid you are for participating in the game of politics.
Yeah.
And it's like the next conversation that we have is like, well, you're still being fucking stupid participating in the Roman circus of American professional sports.
American professional sports are basically just an extension of politics anyway. Red Sox Yankees is just Democrats, Republicans, except with maybe even stupider people like involved. That's it. But yeah, I mean, like if I'm my lifelong dream, you know what my lifelong dream would be? Would be to strike out 250 times for any team in the Major League Baseball.
Well,
that'd be
paid
fucking
for it.
dope. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Getting fucking $14.5 million to play like platoon left field for the fucking Toronto Blue Jays. Sign me up. You know, like I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a shit. Like, I hate the Phillies. Don't get me wrong. Like, anybody who's from Philadelphia is a fucking garbage person. I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. But
Sorry,
the bottom
Coop.
line is, if they called me tomorrow and said, "Do you want to play shortstop?" I would be like, "Yeah, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
I'll play shortstop. I'll fucking get a Philadelphia Philly tattoo on my fucking back. I don't give a fuck." You know? Yeah. So yeah, I anybody who like holds like these deep seated loyalties to sports teams now, it's like, you're just kind of sad.
It's like a deep-seated loyalty to anything except like your immediate family and your bank account.
Exactly.
I just don't understand at this point. Like,
yeah, I mean, at this point in time, I'm entering the phase where, you know, my own childhood dreams of playing Major League Baseball. Obviously, I'm 42 now. Like, very unlikely that I'm going to end up coming out of the bullpen for anybody. But like my oldest son, he like loves baseball. I'd be like, wouldn't it be fucking dope to just like have him play for like the fucking Diamondbacks, and I would just like live in Arizona and go to every game? That'd be fucking awesome.
Every now and then they like zoom. They're like, and there's Mr. Long.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'd be the guy, and I wouldn't even want good seats.
He's
Just
at every
throw
game.
me up in the fucking bleachers. I
He's
don't
got
care.
his popcorn.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That would be the fucking life. You
Yeah.
know, I wouldn't give a fuck what team it was.
I can't think of like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because at that point, like, I feel like if you're a pro athlete, like, you probably don't even have like a favorite team anymore.
Oh, for sure you don't.
It'd be like us going home. It's like, I love it. How about this? Like, you're like bartending and somebody's like, you ever seen Bar Rescue?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, I fucking hated every second of it ever.
Yeah.
Or like, you ever see Drink Master? Be like, yeah, it's fucking gay.
Yeah.
Like, do you fucking come home from work and watch shows about fucking architecture?
Yeah.
Or do you watch a fucking show about being a dentist or whatever the fuck you do? Like, no.
Have you ever met anyone that was on Bar Rescue?
Yes, I've met somebody that was on Bar Rescue and whatever that other one is where it's
Drink Masters?
Yeah.
Same person?
No.
Oh, okay. Different people? All right.
Yeah.
I knew a dude who was on Bar Rescue, and like what totally shattered my thing was that he worked at, I think it was called the Wishbone or something. It's like somewhere in Mass. And what shattered the illusion though was that like he was like, yeah, when they showed up, we didn't have like a bar manager, like, or anything. It was just the owner and then us. So basically, they just paid me an extra like $800 to just yell at me in the episode. So he was like, I just pretended to be the bar manager, and then they yelled at me, and that was I got paid an extra $800. It's like, that's kind of dirty, you know? Like,
Yeah.
So it's just all an illusion. He was like, yeah, I mean, it was a shitty business, but like, it wasn't like I did anything to do that, you know? I worked fucking 2 days a week, you know?
That made me think about this reel that I saw, like one of those things that's like, what's something that's illegal to do, but like you're gonna do it anyway, make a bunch of money from it. And it's like you go into chat rooms and you pretend that you're a 13-year-old boy. And eventually, after you answer enough questions about being a 13-year-old boy, you will find somebody that wants to meet up with you.
Yeah.
And you go and you meet up with them and you tell them, look, in this briefcase, I have evidence of you trying to accost 13-year-old boys. We can either go get in my car and go to an undisclosed location, or I can hand over this dossier to the police. And like, obviously, they're going to take the whatever trip you're going to take them on. So now you got one pedophile. You take him to your abandoned building lair with a boxing ring, and you fucking dump them off. You go fucking collect another one, and now you got two pedophiles in a boxing ring, and now you got to fight. And like whoever wins the fight gets to go free, and whoever loses the fight, we're calling the cops on. And they're like, you're going to stream this in clips on Instagram and TikTok. They're going to get 10,000 views before it gets pulled for content, and you're going to make around $100,000 from your 10 clips of doing this.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sounds great. Because like while you were telling me this story,
wait, is this your idea? Or
no,
is
it
this
was another guy's idea. I was like, this guy's fucking great.
Yeah. I was about to be like, dude, you're going to be a millionaire.
Follow.
Yeah.
So that got me thinking, like one of my favorite, like, they get shut down all the time, so it's like you got to find them again after a while.
Yeah.
But it's like it's usually called like Predators Busted or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like you've probably seen these guys by now from, I've probably shared them to you. But
it's like super to catch a predator. They like catch these dudes and then beat the fucking shit out of them, right?
Yeah, but they say, listen, we're going to call the cops, or you're going to go outside and you're going to take like 5 fucking open hand slaps to the face.
Yeah.
And they fucking slap and they say you're a fucking child predator. And they make them say you're a pedophile. You know what I mean? All this shit. And I'm like, yo, this is fucking awesome. Sometimes they get like cocky guys and they fuck them up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like you never see the full video, and it's always gone when you go try to go find it again.
Yeah.
But I love it. And if that kid actually pulled that off, where it was like you had to have him fight for freedom.
Yeah.
That's a $40 pay-per-view all day.
Oh yeah, I'd pay for that.
But
I've been paying fucking $80 every time Floyd Mayweather fights somebody. So yeah, I'd gladly pay to watch fucking child predators beat up each other.
Let's shelf that for 1 second though, right? Okay. So what you were saying is this guy just got paid an extra $800. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if my Predators Busted guys are like, nah, it's just some bum fight shit, and they're like, dude, we're gonna give you $1,000. We're gonna take you in this Walgreens. We're gonna tell everybody you're trying to fuck little kids. And like some homeless guy's like, oh fuck,
sure.
Yeah, it's like the caddy from Happy Gilmore. He's like, all right.
Damn, that would be dark. That'd be sad.
That would make me sad.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucking paying these fucking heels?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Did you ever see the dude on Bum Fights who went on Dr. Phil?
Dressed as
Dr. Phil? Yeah, that was
and
fucking all
he
time.
You're
exploiting these motherfuckers? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
That guy, that episode and the Bad Bobby episode are my two favorite.
Yeah. I mean, is there another Dr. Phil episode that comes to mind? Who's that comic who pretends to be Dr. Phil? He's fucking
Adam
hilarious.
Ray.
Yeah.
He's got some other ones up. One time.
I was gonna. You go first. I bet you're gonna say the same thing I am.
When he was Biden and Shane Gillis was Trump.
No, never mind.
No, Tony. No.
So the one I was thinking of ties into the child predator one, where the guy was like talking. It was like one of the comics after his set, or whatever. Was like, yeah, I mean, I got molested by my uncle and my dad, or whatever. And then he goes, I think fucking Kill Tony goes, well, yeah, do something with that. And then he just goes, which one was your favorite?
Yeah.
It's like, oh man,
which one did you enjoy more?
Yeah. Oh God, that's dark.
I feel like I got multiple things to go on, but we got to remember to talk about Tekashi 69.
Okay. Yeah.
You probably have no idea who he is.
I actually remember him.
But we got to talk about Floyd Mayweather fighting
Tyson.
That's what's happening?
I thought that's what's going on.
Nah, he's not fighting Tyson. He's fighting the YouTube guy.
Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Didn't he already fight him?
Mayweather?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson fought the YouTube guy. I
think Mayweather fought the older brother of the YouTube guy, too. Is he fighting Jake Paul now?
I don't think Mayweather has fought any Jake Pauls.
I'm pretty sure he did. I think he fought Logan Paul. That was a thing, for sure. Yeah.
All right.
Tyson, though, I think is fighting Floyd Mayweather now.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Like, does Mike Tyson have anybody looking out for him?
No. At this point in time, no.
They're just all yes men? Like, he doesn't have no kids being like, Dad.
Well, I mean, his daughter died, so I don't know if he has any other kids.
How did his daughter die?
She died when she was like 4. Like it was like a tragedy. But yeah, fucking he's broke. So I mean, I'm assuming he's doing it for paychecks, which I'm assuming are pretty big. But
How
still,
can he be broke?
he was broke for all those fucking years from Don King fucking him. So like he was like,
Yeah, but he had like he's got like a weed company and shit.
Yeah.
I don't think Tyson's broke, dude.
I don't think he's like broke
Especially
anymore
since he fought that YouTube guy.
That's what I'm saying.
That was
Like
a ton
since
of bread.
since these guys have been like getting on his fucking paycheck or whatever, like now he's not broke anymore. But like when he was like face tattoo era of Mike Tyson, he was fucking broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, face tattoos like I just got out of jail, and
Yeah.
face tattoos are rough.
Yeah, they are.
I mean,
Anyway.
that's a good loop back into
Tekashi
6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I remember that Skittles looking motherfucker with like the stupid face. He got arrested and like ratted out all of his fucking bloods,
He
right?
did.
Yeah.
But he goes on DJ Vlad. You know who Vlad
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
So he goes on Vlad. The whole interview's not out. It might be out now, but it's only in like clips, like
Yeah.
7-minute clips right now. So it's like little topics and stuff. You know what I mean? And so this kid sets it up perfectly. He goes, if you were friends with somebody and you gave them a bankroll, but they were taking too much money and they were doing shit behind your back, are they your homies?
But are you asking me?
Yeah.
No.
If you were hanging out with people and they fuck your girl, are they your homies?
No.
And a couple other things, are they your homies? No. So then he looks at him and goes, well, how the fuck did I rat on my homies then? You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like everybody he ratted on was just some blood.
Oh, okay.
Like,
gotcha.
you know what I mean? Like he was using the gang, but the gang was using him.
Yeah.
And it's like the gang took it too far. It's like, bro, you guys were set. This dude would have been fucking, you know what I mean? Keeping you fed forever.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't enough. You had to like go after him and like fuck with him.
Yeah.
And like you fucked up for everybody.
Yeah.
So now he ratted on everybody. And like all he says, he's drinking a little bit in the thing, but he just goes, Vlad, all I say is facts.
Yeah.
And like that's what I kept wanting to say to you about the Egypt shit. Like, Brennan, I'd speak facts. Wilkie is just speaking facts. But I had some other thing to talk about 6ix9ine, but I fucking forget what it is now. But
Yeah.
he basically, this is like his
what
first
was
interview.
like the Bloods? It was like a famous like sect of the Bloods, wasn't it? What was like the name of their?
like 9 Trey Bloods or
Yeah,
something like that.
that,
It's
yeah.
just like whatever neighborhood it was. But then like he pops off with this video, right? And like it is kind of funny. Like this kid is just like a fucking Spanish kid from New York at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And he like kind of talks about his life and all this trouble that he gets into. And like really what saves him every single time is just being like a streetwise kid from New York.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, oh, I knew this was fucking bad news. And I bounced and I saved my life
Yeah.
because of it. Like, but the video is all crazy because he's got like the rainbow hair and all the bright colors and shit like that. And then you got all these bloods in the background with bandanas on and shit.
Yeah.
But he cops to the fact that in the video, they're just paid actors.
Yeah. Who are dressed in red.
Yeah, like he just went out and gave everybody a red bandana that was on the video shoot. And he was like, dude, I'm trying to paint a picture here. Like he edits all his own videos too.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm painting a picture. Like
Is he still doing the shit where his hair's all like rainbow colored and
Yeah,
shit?
it's purple now.
I mean, dude better relax. He stands out in a crowd, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
he's gonna get the fucking Tupac and Biggie treatment.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, he must feel pretty safe if he's out there talking on Vlad.
Maybe they just don't have.
But Vlad also, I think there's a few guys, like a few like rap dudes that have gone on Vlad and like they die like right afterwards. You know what I mean? It's like he stirred the pot up and they talked too much shit, and then like the boys came and got him.
Yeah. Who the fuck was who's the white guy with the glasses? I can never remember his fucking name. He had like the Pop Goes the Weasel. He was like an 80s rapper. MC Search, maybe I want to say. Anyway, he had a story about have you ever heard the Hammer stories?
Yeah.
Like MC Hammer and shit. Well, he had like beef with MC Hammer, I guess, because in that song in particular, he like referenced like, I don't know, something about, I don't fucking remember the song, but basically he talked shit about MC Hammer and like one of the fucking things. But then like from there, he had like a hit put on him where every time he went to the West Coast, like he was like literally had to run for his fucking life. Like MC Hammer did not fuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's a lot of stories about MC Hammer being like blood connected and shit, and just being like out there, or blood or Crip or whatever.
I think he was a Crip. But did you ever hear the Redman story?
Yeah.
The Redman story is the best.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Mr. Hammer. And he's like, and I'm like, I'm the first one to be like, I roll some hard people.
All he said was like something about like Hammer pants in his rap or something, right? Like
he said something about Hammer's mom, but like it was kind of like, tongue in cheek, sort of like, whatever.
It wasn't like a real diss.
Yeah, exactly. And then, MC Hammer just rolled up with like a gang of like fucking 700 dudes in Oakland, like at one of Redman's shows, and Redman just had to be like, "Yes, sir, I'll never talk about your mom again,
Yeah.
Mr. Hammer."
Give her my best. I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. That Pop Goes the Weasel song was by Third Base.
Yeah, but one of them is MC Search, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I don't know.
Are you on like Spotify?
No,
Going to
I
like
just
their bio or
Googled-
something?
I just Googled.
Anyway, I don't think anyone's here for that. For my
It's MC Search and Pete Nice.
Okay, I don't know who Pete Nice is. Sorry, Pete.
You're MC Search and I'm Pete Nice.
I don't know how useful my extensive catalog of 70s folk singers and 80s rappers are, but there you go.
Nothing on the folk category.
No, nothing. Oh shit, what is that thing?
Just a little phone charger. Who gives a shit?
I don't know what I'm doing.
What do we got on the docket today? I saw a bunch of young kids with broccoli haircuts rolling around in the airport.
Yeah.
And I was disgusted with how tight the male sweatpants have casually become.
Oh, are they like ball huggers now?
Yeah, it's like these kids.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
It's like
Yeah.
sweatpants now have picked up where skinny jeans left off.
Yeah.
And it's like, guys, this is fucking gay. What are you doing? You got these skinny sweatpants on with fucking Crocs, and the Crocs look like fucking a race car from a cartoon movie.
Yeah. That's
what
fun.
the fuck, bro?
Yeah. The sweatpants have definitely picked up like right into that like 1981 era of sweatpants. Remember when everything was just like fucking skin tight,
Yeah.
hugging your balls and shit?
Yeah, like that's when rock and rollers were wearing mascara and being gay. Like everything out of the 80s was gay.
I mean, that's the era,
I guess.
We're old men now. We can't complain about shit like this because then we sound like old fucking crabby old men.
It's like coming back. They're like stealing my high school style again. Like I'm seeing kids wearing Jinkos with like oversized like Iron Maiden t-shirts and shit. And it's like, I got to be like, you don't even know a fucking Iron Maiden song. You
Not
don't
a
know
single one.
song.
No. My niece was guilty of that one day. She rolled into like a family fucking thing on Sunday or whatever, rocking a Ramones shirt. And I was like, name me one motherfucking Ramones song. She was like, I don't know anything. I was like, why are you wearing this shirt?
I'll give you
ridiculous.
$100.
Yeah, it's just like, there's no fucking way you've ever heard of a Ramones song, ever.
Her closest shot to that is like hearing it on like Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack.
Not even that. That was still.
And that's
like,
even still, yeah.
I was going to say, she's, well, like, shit, she's now pushing 30. I think she's 28 or 29. But yeah, like her, that wasn't her era,
Did you see this partial collapse of a building in New York?
I did see that. Yeah, I saw your little or what, was it yours or was it somebody else's?
No, somebody comment like I saw it on Facebook, and then immediately I'm like, oh, there's got to be some great 9/11 content on here, and I didn't even look for the 9/11 content because the only comment that it was showing me was that it's like, damn, everyone threw their TV through the wall at once when the Red Sox won last night, and I was like, nice, nice comment.
Well, Yankees came back.
Yeah,
series was 1-1.
Yeah, but didn't they come back because like the Red Sox fucked up? Like some guy made a crucial error at the end of the game.
That's baseball.
Yeah, but it's like the Yankees didn't come back. The Red Sox blew it.
So that's
how I'm gonna
still counts.
Yeah. But I'd rather say the Sox blew it than the Yankees came back.
Yeah, well, I mean they did come. It's 1-1. So sorry, I didn't mean to get in the weeds on this.
It's okay.
I don't give a fuck anyway because the Mets authored one of the most historic collapses in fucking baseball history. So best record in baseball through June, and we didn't even make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah.
So
I saw somebody hating on that because like the Mets were flying all those gay flags, and they were like, "That's what you get."
That's what we get. This is God smiting us.
Yeah, like you had a great record, and then whenever it was Gay Month, they like embraced it, and they sucked ever since then. Like they fell apart.
Yeah, I mean, actually, that kind of does track.
Yeah, they fucking raised that rainbow flag, and then Jesus was like,
Yeah, yeah.
The ball's bouncing the wrong way every time.
Whatever,
this time.
sinners. All right. Well, I guess we'll have to learn from our mistakes next year.
Yeah. Oh, what about my little note that I got?
Your little note?
It's been a long time since I've had a comment on a credit card slip
yeah.
that says poor service.
Nice. Yeah.
Underlined.
I love how they think that that's going to go somewhere. It's like, I'm just going to throw this away. Thank you.
I mean, it went to the point where I Googled the lady. I found out that she's an artist and that she lives between Rhode Island and Florida, and I found her art, and I was like, she's never gonna get any Happy Gilmore quotes telling her like about how shitty her artwork is. But I was like at that point where I was like, should I leave? Like, should I find something about her art gallery on Yelp and just be like, the service here is poor?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. But
One
then
turn deserves another.
But then I lost it. I did lose it, though, when you were like, quit being a bitch, Margaret. I was like, that was a great comment, my boy.
Yeah.
I had this other funny thing happen to me when I was driving into work a few days ago where I saw a man sporting some Maroon 5s. You're not going to know what that is. That's a Jordan.
Okay.
Like
a Jordan Adam Levine crossover?
No, they're just maroon.
Okay.
So they're nicknamed the Maroon 5s.
Okay.
And it's like, you know, if you collect Jordans, it's like, you know what they are. You know what I mean? So I'm like driving. I'm like, oh, shit. And I saw a dude walking. You know what I mean? I call this lose a lane. Because we used to be walking this stretch of Newport Avenue.
Yeah.
There's no fucking reason to explain it other than the fact that you're a fucking loser.
But he's in maroons. Yeah.
But he was in Maroon 5s. And yeah, but now they fucked it up, though, because like they're usually walking to like that Market Basket Plaza.
Yeah.
And now they put a gym in there. So now there's like people who are like getting their steps in to go to the gym.
Yeah.
So they took away like the finality of lose a lane.
Okay, gotcha.
Because like you're not in lose a lane if you're going to the gym.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, oh, you guys fucked this up. I can't be judging everybody all the time. But so there's a car pulling out. I see this man in the crosswalk, and he's not only is he in Maroon 5s, but he's in all maroon. Like he's got on maroon jeans.
Yeah.
A
He's
maroon
really leaning
hoodie.
into it. Yeah.
He's leaning into it. Yeah. And I'm like, holy shit, this is a fucking maroon man. And I look over.
Can I ask a quick question? Was he black?
He's a black guy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You know you could call them maroons, right?
I didn't say fucking Moulian.
I'm just saying, generally you don't want to say maroon man to a guy who's black.
Well, this story's about to get even worse because my windows were down.
Yeah.
And so this guy's going across the crosswalk, and there's a car like waiting for him to cross to go into there. And the car's coming across Newport Avenue.
Yeah.
So I got to like let it. I'm trying to be a nice guy and let the car go. So my windows are down because it's a nice day out. And I'm like, my man. And he looks at me. I go, that's your fucking car. And it's just a maroon like Lexus that was coming. And he just fucking looked at me. And I'm like, he's never going to fucking get it. You know what I mean? That
Look at yourself.
Look at yourself in a fucking maroon car. And it was obviously like a drive-by joke. So I don't know if he ever was like, hey. Yeah. But like, if that was my playable character in Grand Theft Auto, I would have stole that car.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I need the maroon car from Maroon Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to complete the look.
I don't know. That's what I got. That's what goes through my head sometimes.
Are you? Do you even have like a system nowadays? Are you gonna play like the new GTA when it comes out?
I don't think so, man.
If
anything, I would like to restart San Andreas.
Yeah.
I'm sure the game got better after San Andreas, but to me, San Andreas, they let you fucking be a gang member.
Yeah.
And you can get a 4-door car and pick up 3 of your other gang members and go and do fucking drive-bys. Yeah. Like, what? You don't need to make the game any better at this point.
Yeah, you've done it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And like you could already, before that, you could already just put on like any GTA. You could put the weapons code on, unlimited ammo.
Go fucking nuts.
Pull your health up. Go into a police station and just start blasting.
Yeah.
Like you kill all the cops in the police station and they get in the car and it's like 5 stars and see how long you can last with like the FBI and the army coming after you. That's the best.
Yeah.
Like why? I don't understand how you could make it any better.
Yeah.
Like unless I've heard that there's a thing called a blowjob machine now. For desperate men. Like it's like a pocket pussy, but it gives blowjobs.
Where's the GTA tie-in? Is this
if you can fuck the hooker.
Yeah.
And it connects by Bluetooth to your blowjob machine. I can see how, you know what I mean? It would be better.
That would make it better.
Like, that's like essentially like the Rumble Pack upgrade for the N64. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, man. So, the Rumble Pack for the disgusting 21st century.
But it would take, I feel like GTA, though, is like if you play GTA all the time, like, you ever watch guys play GTA on, like, YouTube?
Yeah, like the streamers? No.
Yeah, like, it's pretty fun. Like, or... Not, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm having fun, but it's like cool to watch like what they're able to do, you know? And I don't know why I'm talking about this. I lost my train of thought.
I'm just beginning because now my oldest son is like basically at the age I was when I started playing GTA like on the computer. You remember the computer one where it's
Yeah, I
like
was never
you were
good
just
at it.
in the car.
The first one was
yeah.
like the overhead view where
Yeah,
you could never get the fucking like the controls right.
Yes.
I hated it.
Yeah, and then all you would do is just drive around that little city, like running over like the Harry Carey guys.
Yeah.
The Hari Krishna, Harry Carey, Jesus Christ. The fucking little Buddhist guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Harry Carey or something like that was,
I was
like
a Cubs announcer.
Yeah, but isn't it also like a fucking term for like a noble, like taking your life in a noble way?
Oh, that's fuck. No, what the fuck? It's something
It just
like that.
sounds like Harry Carey.
Yeah. God damn it.
Like when you like fucking
yeah,
stab
no, I know
yourself
exactly
with
what
a
you're
sword.
talking about. Japanese kill yourself. Let's see what that brings up. Japanese kill yourself.
It's just gonna bring up the Fukushima meltdown.
Oh, come on. Samurai honor. I don't know. It says seppuku, but I don't think that's it. Like it definitely was something else.
I feel like I remember playing Mortal Kombat, and the guy you'd like it was like a fatality or something. It was called like Harry Carey.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
But I remember what I was talking about. Like if you're that good at GTA, like you really are.
Harakiri. That's what it was.
It's fucking Harry Carey. I don't want to hear it. Harakiri.
Harry Carey was the Cubs announcer. Have you ever seen the Will Ferrell skit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry Carey. Hi.
I know the man.
Yeah. All right. Jeez.
I just always said, I think there was a piece of me too that like thought that guy killed himself.
Harry Carey killed himself. And that's where that thing came from?
I don't know.
I mean, he kind of did. I think he basically drank himself to death. Guy had like fucking 80 beers a day.
If you're like a baseball announcer, that's got to be a tit job too. You just sit there and drink beers and smoke cigarettes.
Yeah. You ever hear the Bob Uecker stories? Like with Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang?
No.
You know who Bob Uecker is? Yeah. Well, Bob Uecker was in the 70s, used to hang out with Frank Sinatra. And I guess, he was always just breaking Sinatra's balls or whatever. He was like, a drunk kind of fucking ball breaker. So one day, he's like coming out of the stadium and he just gets like taken by a group of like mafioso guys and thrown in the trunk of a car and driven out to the desert. They were playing in like whatever the fuck it was, like LA at the time or something. He gets driven out to the desert, fucking gets like pulled out of the thing, and they start like being like, dig your grave, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of it, Frank Sinatra gets out of the car and just like, gotcha. It was like, oh shit. That was a funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Bob Uecker, Artie Lang, and he has also like, the pause buttons or whatever.
Yeah.
Like in radio. So Artie Lang would be, and Norm Macdonald were up in the booth or whatever, and he was like, oh, it was incredible. He was like a master with that button, because he would just be like, and, here's the bitch, just a bit outside. And then he would just like hit the button and be like, do you see the fucking tits on the chicken in the third row? They'd pop it back on. Can't get away with that shit anymore.
Hey, this used to be a proper country.
Yeah.
Didn't there used to be some baseball whore that would like run out on the diamond and like kiss the boys?
Yeah,
That was like some famous lady.
Yeah, that was
during, that was okay.
That was during that like Fernando Mania era, I think, like in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely looks like some fucking Debbie Does Dallas broad. You know what I mean? Some fucking bimbo.
I have like it's definitely different times, because I have this huge poster like of the Mets era, like 1985 World Series, 1985, that World Series team in 86. And it's, it says like World Series or bust, and it's just like a 80s bombshell, like blonde with big tits, or whatever. And I was like, I gave it to my son to be like, dude, hang this thing up. This thing's sweet.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't want that. And it's like,
prove to me you're not gay, boy.
Well, it's just one of those things where I was like, I mean, are you trying to prove to me you don't get boners? Like, we get boners, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're just like, I don't want that.
This
like,
took me back to my days of watching Exit to Eden.
Rosie O'Donnell. Did you get a boner from Rosie O'Donnell?
No, but I'm pretty sure that's the first set of tits that I saw in that movie.
Damn.
And
That's
I was
a sad pair of tits.
I was like, no, it's not Rosie O'Donnell's tits.
She was dressed as like a dom.
Yeah, but there's like naked people in them. I'm not fucking remembering Rosie O'Donnell.
That's what it sounded like. All right. Sorry.
That brought me back to like some comedian being like, I think it's Dusty Slay. You know who that is? He's pretty funny.
No.
Wears like a hat all the time, says we're having a good time. But he tells
Oh,
me
is he a beard with long hair?
Yeah,
Glasses?
yeah.
Okay, I know him. Yeah.
sometimes he moves his hat. He goes, I bet you thought this hair was attached to the hat.
Yeah.
But he tells a story about how like the first set of tits he saw was his grandma's. And he was like, yeah, this explains a lot why I'm an ass man.
I don't know when the first pair of tits I actually saw was.
Oh, we had to discredit that it was in the 4th grade.
No, it was
really
in the
the
6th grade.
sixth
That was the
grade.
first pair of boobs I touched.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was.
That's no sorry.
I can't censor myself, man. I'm on a roll. You know.
I can't. So every time you come
First
home,
vagina I saw was in kindergarten, though. That's still wild.
yeah, that's a wild story about how that lady blessed you with that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. She ended up all sorts of whacked out. So.
You don't say.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't see that coming. What the fuck? Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe it was like Porky's or something. Remember the movie Porky's? That was like the original like 70s movie that was on like late at night on fucking Showtime or something.
Is there
could,
something to do with like a fucking somebody sticks his dick in the girl's shower
Yeah,
glory hole or
that's it.
something?
Yeah.
And it's got a mole
yes. Yeah.
and they need to check it out.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that from my childhood.
You got to see Kim Cattrall's Bush?
Don't remember that.
No. She was the
That's
whore
the
in
broad
Sex
from
and the
Sex
City.
and the City?
Yeah, the whore one though. I mean, mind you, this movie was made in like probably, I don't know, 79 or
So
something.
it's probably a decent bush.
Yeah, so she was like fucking probably 20 at the time, you know?
I mean, if you're going to talk about like movie bush, I feel like it's all Sharon Stone.
Yeah. Basic Instinct.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
One of the great villains of all time, too. Casino. You ever see Casino?
yeah.
Great fucking
That's
movie.
another funny story about boys being boys and how this is a proper country. Like one of those I think it's like Al Pacino or something. He actually has an arrest record in Rhode Island where he got pulled over with his buddies when he's like 19 years old and he had a gun.
Yeah.
He had a gun in the trunk of the car and they pulled him over in Providence.
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
a weird story.
Doing some shit for fucking Patriarcha?
I don't know. We went through that one time, I think. Like we had a list of like the most famous Rhode Island mobsters.
I mean,
We were talking about that.
is it Patriarcha or Patriarcha?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't
I mean,
just
he was
Rhode Island. Maybe
he was the guy,
Massachusetts.
so he was like the most influential mobster in the world at one point in time. He was just like a dude in his like fucking in a wife beater hanging outside of the corner store in Pawtucket. So
He's like the dude. He's the Rhode Island version of the flower man from the town.
that's exactly what he was.
Yeah.
Like he was literally, that was his move. He just like hung out outside of like a little fucking deli, like in his fucking wife beater and a pair of fucking chinos, and that was it. Then just everybody knew, oh, he's like the most powerful mobster in North America right now. Yeah.
Have you seen that reel that's like when you go to Boston with people that grew up there?
No.
And it's like you just go to like all these places and they're like, you know what this used to be? Parking lot.
Yeah.
Parking lot.
Parking lot,
Parking lot.
parking lot.
Parking
Yeah,
lot.
I do
Everything's
remember
a
that.
parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now it's all yuppie bullshit.
Yeah. I don't think I've been to Boston. It's been a hot minute. Maybe since I went to the World Series and like fucking.
I took the boy to a baseball game, not this season, the last season. That's it.
Oh, you know what I was trying to say about GTA?
What?
If you play GTA all the time, like you are like in the Matrix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your character is the guy in the Matrix and you're the guy in the fucking human battery cell.
Yeah. You're
Just
fucking
like sitting there.
yeah, your avatar. You're sitting in a fucking
Yeah.
puddle of goo
Or like
piloting
that-
something else.
That fucking Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where the guy's like, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
But I've also a game. Did you love Mortal Kombat when you were a kid?
Oh yeah.
That was like
So-
my fucking shit, dude. Like I love that shit.
Yeah.
And I was watching people like did you know that there were like secret characters in the games?
Yeah. Like Noob Saibot and shit.
Yeah, but did you ever unlock them?
No, because
There was no you had to have the fucking Nintendo Power magazine that told you how to do it. You
so
know,
my
like,
introduction to Mortal Kombat was obviously through Sega Genesis, but then once that broke, Mortal Kombat 2 was like an enormous arcade game.
Yeah.
That was the kind of shit where you would just go down to the arcade and watch like all the fucking kids who were like sick at it play it.
Yeah.
So anytime I would go down there would always be like this one kid who would like always play as Noob Saibot because he could like unlock him. That's like I would know him. Or Smoke. Smoke was another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that. I
Yeah.
never knew you could unlock them on the arcade.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm watching this shit, and I'm like watching these guys like you fight Reptile or Noob Saibot or Smoke or whoever it is, and
Yeah.
if you play them on any sort of difficulty level as a regular person, you don't even get a hit in.
Yeah.
Like they beat the shit out of
Yeah.
you, and like these guys are fucking beating them with double flawless victories and shit.
Yeah.
And like, I want to think that they're cool. Like, oh, this guy's the fucking man. But it's like, dude, you're just like really good at typing
Yeah.
on Sega.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, they're basically
Like-
they're the new age. They were like that era's, Pac-Man dudes. Like all those fucking like overweight fat losers with like creepy mustaches who ate like Cheetos and shit and played Pac-Man all day.
Yeah.
That was just them of the 90s.
I just feel like if you have that finger dexterity in you
Yeah.
and the practice to pull this off continuously,
Yeah.
like you probably have it in you
To do something else.
to shred.
Oh, like guitar and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, so it's like, dude, nobody.
What a waste.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. Like, I got a teeth cleaning yesterday.
Yeah.
And this lady was apologizing to me the whole time about like hurting me. And I was like, this is the fucking most gentle teeth cleaning I've ever had.
Yeah.
But they did do this thing at the end that was brutal. So maybe she was apologizing for that. But I said, lady, that was great cleaning. That was the best one I ever had. Like, I feel like you're underselling yourself
Yeah.
and you have the hand-eye coordination to be a surgeon.
Yeah. You should be like, doing like
And she
brain
was like,
surgery
oh,
and shit.
thank you so
Yeah.
much. And like, I'm like, I hope I come back. I didn't say this, but in my brain, I was like, I hope I never fucking see you again.
Yeah.
You go to school for some better shit.
Like Goodwill Hunting style?
Yo.
Yeah.
And then leaving this place, right? Every time I go to this dentist, I can't find parking, right? And
Yeah.
they tell me the cars that are parked in our little, because it's a house that got turned into like a dental office. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So they're like, all the cars that are in here are us. Like, just block somebody in. You know what I mean? So I finally did that this time, right? As I go into the dentist office, I give them my shit. They say, any changes in your stuff, blah, blah, blah. I say, no. And I go to sit down. While that lady was giving me the spiel, the lady who was cleaning my teeth was also like, Ryan, I'm ready for you. And I didn't hear her.
Yeah.
So I sit down, and the guy's like, sir. And he goes, she's ready for you. And I said, oh, sure. All right. Thank you, my man. And I don't think about him ever again in my life, right? I'm leaving the teeth cleaning now, right? He's like, hey, man,
I've been here
do you drive
this
a
entire
black
time.
Nissan?
Yeah.
And immediately I'm like, holy fuck, dude. I go, this is the first time I ever parked there. I'm so sorry about that. I was like, can I buy you a coffee? Can I do something nice? And he goes, hey, man, sometimes a little patience just goes a long way.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, bro, what a specimen of a human being.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just got to give it. My man Kenny blessed me with that shit. Just be nice. It's the hardest game to play, especially doing what we do.
Oh, yeah.
You fail. Maybe you get an hour into the day. Maybe you get 5.
Yeah.
But you're never going to make it through the whole time with just being nice. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But this dude, like, I want to, like, go back there to the dentist's office and be like, yo, do you know who this guy is? And, like, next time he has a copay or something, put it on my card instead.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's, like, a violation of doctor-patient privilege or
Yeah.
some shit. Like, I'm never going to be, like, all I can do is be nice to a stranger. Like, that guy was nice to me.
Right.
To, like, put
But
his
that's
good deed
not going to be satisfying.
back out. Yeah, like, I want this
You're
guy.
going to be nice to some fucking cocksucker who just got done, like,
Yeah.
screaming at somebody for taking too long in the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru. So,
Bro,
yeah.
you want to talk about cocksuckers?
Yeah.
I didn't meet a real cocksucker, but this was shown to me. I try to be cool with everybody at the airport, right? The guys that clean the toilets, the
Yeah.
guys that do whatever, dap them up, say hello, give them a fucking my man. So this guy, I go in the bathroom, I got to take a piss. I'm like, my man, what's good with you? And he goes, oh, Poppy, I'm having a day. He goes, look at what this motherfucker did. And he shows me a picture.
What was it?
A fucking urinal deuce.
Oh, my God. What an asshole.
Yeah. And I was like, damn, man, I'm really sorry that happened to you. But in my head, I'm like, yo. All I can think of you ever seen the South Park about that? It's like Mr. Garrison. He's like, now this is Sanchez. And
yes, I do
Sanchez
remember
needs to
that.
go in the bathroom, clean up this big chocolate dragon that somebody left in the urinal.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
So I'm like, fucking and that happened like halfway through my shift. So all day in my head, I'm like,
You're thinking about it?
this big meaty chocolate dragon.
Yeah.
Like just all the funny things he said. Yeah. And now like every time I see him, I'm like, I can't.
Now
help
you
but,
need
like,
to start being the guy who shits in the urinal.
Oh, I can't even. That takes a set of balls, bro.
It really does. I mean, first of all,
Like
how
imagine
easily
getting caught
you
by
get
another
caught.
stranger. Yeah, just
I
being
mean,
like,
You almost have to play it like I'm going to go in there just to take the shit in the urinal. Like I have to be like crowning, pull my pants down, get it out, and then the moment it's out, then I go straight to the fucking stall to clean myself up.
yeah.
Yeah. Like there can't be any business between or after.
And like, this was like a pile of shit. It wasn't like a log. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's like the dude like diarrhea out of his ass.
How many stalls are in that bathroom?
A lot.
All right, yeah. So it's not like
I mean,
there was
I've
it's
gone
not
in
like
there-
there was 11 people taking shits, and he was like, this is an
It
emergency.
could have. Well, I've been in there before where all the shitters are full.
Yeah, but even then, though, if all the shitters are full, chances are there's somebody else in a urinal. Like, you're not just coming into all of those full and
Oh,
then
yeah,
no one
dude.
at the urinal, you know?
You got to have a really good.
So there was
like,
witnesses. At the very least, there was either A, witnesses, or B, like, yeah, I mean, what do you I don't even know.
I don't think there was a witness. Like, it had to be. It was either somebody that landed late night and was like, there's nobody in here.
Well, that's just it.
I've been drinking on this plane the whole
Either
time.
there
I'm
was
an
witnesses
asshole.
or it was malicious. Like, there was no, like...
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's lousy, though.
Like, I feel like if I saw somebody, like, if I came into the bathroom and it was just some dude, like, looking at me, like, all bewildered that he got caught shitting into the urinal, I feel like my first instinct would be to drop kick him in the chest.
Or at the very least, I would just be like, bro, you're fucking cleaning that up. Like, I'm not leaving this bathroom until I see you take that shit out of that fucking urinal.
Pick it up with your hands.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I don't give a fuck how you pick it up, but you're
Yeah.
cleaning that. Like, this is a fucking society we live in, dude.
I saw this thing. I think it was local. A guy might have been from, like, New England somewhere or something, but some guy hit his dog. And then
I'd heard about this.
he pulled the gun on him.
Yeah,
and he made
had him dig a fucking
dig
grave.
the dog's grave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I stopped reading the comments because the first one that I saw was somebody posting, lucky he didn't make him dig 2 graves. And I was like, yo, that's what I would have done with my new guns.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. I don't have any guns yet. I got my card, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the autism train is taking off soon.
Nice. All right. Well, I mean, once you get your guns, I'll be much more inclined to believe you on all of your conspiracy theories with the ancient Egypt. So I'll be like, oh, yeah, you're right.
You believe me about Egypt or you start digging a hole?
Do you ever want to get out of this basement, Brennan?
You ever want to get out of this basement, or do you want me to burn this house down in the daytime?
Oh, my God. Speaking of the burning of the house, did you see the thing I sent you?
That's why I just quoted it.
I loved that.
I figured it was a great transition.
I'm going to burn this motherfucker down in the daytime.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah.
That's a wild boy.
Yeah. My grandmama went to this church for 50 years.
He's like, you done taking all my grandfather's money?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Anyway.
What else do we got? Oh, I had this other. So I had a couple comments that I didn't make today. Or
Well,
not.
like things you kept inside?
Yeah, things that
Yeah.
I kept inside. It was this post about, like, for those of you who don't know, October is Italian Heritage Month. And there's, like, all these Guidos on here fucking saying shit. And, like,
Yeah.
I wanted to be like, you guys know Black History Month was in February, right?
Kind of covers. It's two birds, one stone.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, that would have got so much hate. But,
Yeah.
like, now I'm nervous. Like, my lady just brought this up. And she's like, I was, like, showing her all these funny things. And she's like, you shared all of that? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I shared it to my stories, though. They go away in a day.
Yeah. There you go.
And she's like, you don't even have like she's like, you're doing this as you? I'm like,
Who
yeah.
else would I be doing it as?
Yeah. And she's like,
Yeah.
she's like, people that do this have like fake accounts. And I can see her concern because it's easy enough to be like, oh, who's this guy that said Black History Month is in February? Oh, his wife works where? And now I'm going to leave a terrible comment
Yeah.
there and ruin their whole life. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was like, all right. So I just had this thought that I was like, I would be sharing this stuff from the Touch and Tips Instagram instead.
There you go. Yeah.
Like, share and subscribe on Instagram, Touch
Yeah.
and Tips. What you know about that?
Yeah.
You know?
Find me on the internet. I don't care. I don't even exist there. Speaking of which, though, that whole I mean, I'm assuming you're kind of referencing the True Romance. You've seen True Romance, right? With Dennis Hopper, Christopher Walken, where he talks about
only that one scene.
Yeah,
though.
but that's one scene. So our guy Sam or whatever, he's an aspiring actor and he's in an acting class, and he was like, I have to do a monologue, Brennan. What monologue should I do for it? And I was like, do Dennis Hopper in True Romance. And he hadn't seen it yet, so I of course had to send him the video of it. And then he didn't talk to me. I was like, I had to like find him at work and be like, are we cool? He was like, oh no, that was hilarious. I just
Well, why'd you leave me on red?
Well, that was just it. It was like one of those things where like there was 2 days that went by where I was like, oh shit, did I cross the line?
I have crossed the line.
I don't know. It would have been funny though. It's like kind of like doing it as a black guy. So yeah.
I agree, but like
Little like Chappelle Show, Bixby, Clayton Bixby style.
Don't want to see my face.
Yeah.
You like get to Sam's cookout and you're like, can I have some cornbread? And he's like, fuck no.
put it down.
Scram.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had this other thing.
Why did it have to be cornbread?
Black guy cookout. I feel like there's cornbread there.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Probably a bunch of watermelon, too.
And no
Grape
rice,
soda.
no rice and beans for you.
Yeah. That'd be more Dominican.
One time I did have when I was running a cocktail program, I had a drink that had like grape, watermelon, and something else in it. And like, I was like, dude,
and you were just staring at the blank piece of paper where the name was going to go, like sweating?
No, I wasn't sweating. I had a fucking funny name for it. What's the, Oh, Jim Crow.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You can't, yeah, Jesus Christ.
Obviously, listen, the drink didn't come about because of my racism. I realized that it was racist as I was putting it together. I was like, you can't have all these things in one thing. I was like, what's the base spirit in this? Fucking Hennessy?
It should have been. Yeah.
And Crown Apple?
Yeah. God damn.
Is Hennessy even... I feel like Hennessy is losing its grip.
Oh, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Like, they are on to tequila.
Oh, yeah.
Big
No,
time.
yeah. I'll give you that. Yeah. But, like, Douce is still a thing.
Like, Hennessy doesn't make a Resposado.
Yeah. Yeah. Resposado.
Yeah.
Let me get a lemon drop with Resposado.
Do you know that...
Motherfucker, you are Spanish. How do you not know how to pronounce that fucking word?
Well...
Oh, them, I'm saying. You know how many Dominican girls sit at the bar and say Resposado? It's like, you are Spanish. You don't know that fucking word?
No.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy to me.
Like, that's funny. That's crazy. Like, if you ask, like, David Ortiz, he's like, I'm Spanish.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking know about that, bro. What are you, a Quaker? But I also had, do you know that I went to, that I had a high school football coach / weightlifting teacher, coach, whatever?
Yeah.
Like, you could take weightlifting as, like, for gym in high school. So I did for, like, 2 years. And this guy was never my teacher. So I guess I couldn't have really commented this, but it was in, like, my high school, like, group or whatever. And it was, like, somebody being like, who's the most influential teacher that you ever had? Right before I even finished the sentence, I was like, how do you spell Coach Swanky's last name? How do you spell Coach Swanky's last name? And, like, this guy, he got caught fucking, like, he's cheating on his wife with, like, a young girl.
Cool.
But then later on in his life, he got arrested again after being busted for that, for doing something like a baby.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's fucked. You know, it wasn't just like, you know, you could kind of almost blame the junior in high school on some Alicia Silverstone stuff.
Right,
Like, she fucking ruined his life. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm only going to, as long as you're not fucking 13-year-old boys, then I'm not getting the full blade of the pedophile from me.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think 13-year-old boys are trying to be sneaky.
Yeah.
16-year-old girls are fucking sneaky. They're mean.
Wait, what? Did you say 13 or
16?
16. Okay.
Any girl. Girls are fucking mean. Like, girls know how to ruin your life from a very young age. I don't know. It's like starts happening amongst puberty.
Yeah.
Like, I could get them.
Yeah. We, in my high school, it was like, I think it was 2 years before I got there. There was like a big scandal, and it was like, you know, it's a fucking private high school, like a, you know, Catholic school. So it got like Catholic school. So, you know, this got pushed under the rug. But one of the hockey coaches got fired, and there was like an investigation after the fact because there was a claim that he was like selling sexual favors for like rides to like fucking Ivy League schools. Like he was like a big dude in like Yale and whatnot. And all the hockey team, basically like 3 of the hockey team players like made it to Yale, where it was like, how the fuck is this motherfucker getting in Yale? It's the dumbest motherfucker I've ever met.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, it came out that like he was like selling basically sexual favors for like letters of recommendation to like Yale.
Dumb enough to suck dick for Yale.
Exactly. So yeah. Anyway, I wasn't there for that though, so I didn't suck any dicks. For the record, though, I would have sucked a dick to go to Yale. So
that's like a level of reading that I just don't want to be involved in.
Yeah, I mean,
like, imagine how much more reading an Ivy League school is compared to like a regular school.
Yeah, but if all you have to do is suck one dick to get in it, I feel like, well, at least
that's
then
to
it would be
get
like
in,
halfway
not
done.
To stay.
Yeah, but like once you're
you still
there,
got to maintain a GPA and shit.
I'm just saying though, once you're there, you could at least say to yourself like, well, I mean, I did suck a dick to get here, or at the very least, find somebody else's dick to suck. I mean, if I already sucked one, what's another like 7 or 8? You know, at that point in time, it's like, you know, let's just suck my dick all the way through Yale. You know.
All right.
Anyway,
I mean, this thing about bringing Sam back up.
Yeah.
former guest. Check out episode 30 something, maybe it was. But he had that funny story about like it's like, dude, how? So he got asked to be a slave, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's got to be like the worst slave to ever be asked to do. You know what I mean?
Well,
But
they used to not ask you to be a slave. They used to just make you a slave.
like in a movie, like for a
just saying.
movie role,
Yeah.
you know. But Matt, like, which one would you rather be approached by? Like, do you want to be in Django, or do you want to be the sex slave Gimp man in Pulp Fiction?
Oh, I mean, you go Django all day.
Yeah, like that's even
Or,
more.
actually,
Like if somebody asked, they're like, "Hey, I want you to be in this movie," and then you show up to the casting, they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna put you in this Gimp suit,"
Actually, well,
and you're like, "You thought I was perfect for this?" There's a ball gag in my mouth, and I'm in a latex. You don't even see anything. How did you like?
that. Well, I'm
That's
gonna
gotta
walk
be
it,
sad.
I'm gonna walk it back and say, actually, I would want to be the Gimp in Pulp Fiction because that's the more iconic role. Like,
Yeah.
do you remember like what the two dudes looked like who like beat the shit out of each other to death in Django Unchained, like the Mandingo shit? No. But you remember the fucking Gimp in Pulp Fiction. Like, if I could walk around right now and be like, dude, I was the Gimp in Pulp Fiction, people would be like, that's fucking awesome.
I feel like you could because you don't ever see.
That's true, you
can
don't
just
ever see
It's
him.
like.
Well, I
It's
mean,
like
the dates
writing.
when-
I was like a district manager for Toys R Us on your resume. Like, yeah, sure,
Yeah.
of course you were.
That's true, actually. I
There's
could do that.
nobody to.
I
There's
should,
nobody to dispute this fact.
I
here,
should 100% update my resume to say that I was the Gimp in Pulp Fiction.
sir. And district manager of Toys. That'd be
yeah.
funny. Like if you dropped a resume off to me and I read that, I'd be like, this guy's fucking.
Yeah, hire this man.
I at
immediately.
least have to have a face to face with this guy. See,
I gotta meet this guy.
yeah.
All right. I think I gotta head out.
All right. I don't know if I really got anything else.
Yeah.
Actually, I had this one thing. I waited on a man with a funny name,
Oh, I did see that. What is his name? Like
Richard Dickinson.
Yeah. That's
Like you
funny.
didn't know your kid was gonna be called Dick Dickinson.
How old was he? Like an older guy?
I honestly don't even remember what he looks like anymore.
I used to have
too
a-
long ago.
I
Too
used to
many
have a
new
liquor
faces.
rep named Dick D'Amato, and he didn't go by Richard. He didn't go by Rich. He went by Dick. His name was Dick. And I remember my executive chef was sitting in the room at the time. I was the bar manager, so I would place the orders. So my executive chef was sitting like on the computer while I was on the phone placing my orders. So you just leave a message for the guy with everything you wanted. And I don't know why I said it like so exuberantly, but like, you know, it was like, "Hey, this is Dick D'Amato. I'll leave a message after the beep, beep." And then I was just like, "Hey, Dick." And then I proceed to just start laughing. I cannot stop laughing. I'm just like cracking. I'm still laughing so hard. And my executive chef is also dying laughing now. And I just remember leaving like a 18-second message of me just laughing after I say that and then hanging up the phone and then being like, "We can't order MS Walker this week." Like, I literally was just like, I'm not calling that dude back. I'm not placing that order again. Like, I have to just be like, I'll call you back next week.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it. Oh, and my, my oldest, right? My oldest, none of my kids are named after my father-in-law. All of his grandkids were not named after him. You know, we had Dorenzos, we had McLaughlins, we had Smiths. Any one of these motherfuckers could have named their kid after my father-in-law. He was a great dude. I would have loved to have named my kids after him. But my last name is Long and his first name is Richard, and I could not do that to any of them. Like, so my oldest son's middle name is Richard, so that way only his closest friends will know that he's Timothy Dick Long.
Well,
Yeah.
it's still I still feel like you did him a solid.
Yeah.
I feel if your boys grow up to be any sense of like funny humans and you bless them with this knowledge of like, yo, just so you know, there was a time where
You
we
should
were
have been
considering naming you Dick Long.
Yeah.
Like their response should be like, Dad,
Yeah.
why didn't you do that?
Yeah. Long Dick. Well, that's what I'm saying. So at least I made it his middle name, so that's like, your name is technically Dick Long, but like, you know,
I mean,
couldn't
that
do
would
that
be
to
funny
you.
if you if he like
I went to a kid who was went
like
to
what
school-
about when your kids are in trouble? Do you use their middle names?
I don't know.
Maybe, Tim Dick Long, get over here right
Dick
now.
Long, you get your ass in here.
Yeah.
Nah. Well, I went to school with a kid whose name was Dick Brown. So like, and not Richard, nothing. His name was Dick
Yeah.
Brown, and we fucking ruined that kid's life. I don't know where he is now, but wherever it is, it ain't good. You know, like, so I would have had it coming at that point. So I couldn't do that to him. Yeah, Brown Dick.
Coming.
God damn, dude.
Brown Dick had it
I don't
coming.
know. I don't know where that motherfucker is, but I hope you didn't blow your fucking brains out.
Probably did.
I'd feel really bad.
Either that or he's watching this and he's putting some lipstick on and crossing.
Yeah, crossing my name off the
Brendan
list.
said he's sorry.
Yeah, no. Well, kids are mean, man. I'm sorry. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Brennan's gonna go fucking get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I gotta go fucking give people crunchy munchies.
Can you like? Can you share? Can you subscribe? Can you fucking leave a comment? Fuck.
Yeah. Or don't.
Help the algorithm out
All right.
and
Later,
eat
guys.
shit.
Yeah.